Good morning, happy Wednesday, and welcome back to ELA. We have another day of culture camp, so you won't need any materials, but by the end of today's class, you will need to turn in your Wednesday, September 9th ELA assignment. And you can see that label in your turn in box right here. Couple reminders, make sure that your computer is on a flat surface and you are seated. Turn off any distractions that you might have around you. And then remember to follow along with the whole video and submit or turn in your assignment when you are done. Today we're going to talk about a couple tools that we will use in our class. If you are not new to UPrep, you've certainly used iReady before. So iReady can be found on your Clever home screen, and in your iReady account you will have both math and reading lessons. Your Clever homepage looks like this, and in the red circle is your iReady logo. That's how you would get to iReady. We won't do this today because we don't actually have access to our iReady accounts until we've taken the beginning of year diagnostic, but do take a note of where it is in your Clever portal. If you were to click on the iReady logo, you will be taken to a sign-in screen. And this is where once you get your username and your password, you will enter it now. If you still have last year's username and password, it's probably the same, but you will notice you can't log in until we've released that initial diagnostic. So for now, this is just for you to remember. Your goal for iReady each week, once we start using it, is to have a weekly goal of 90 minutes on reading and math. So that means you've spent 90 minutes through the whole week, not every day, working on reading lessons and 90 more minutes on math lessons. So when should you log on? You should log on in a couple weeks. We're going to start logging on in the afternoon, every day after we finish lunch. You should be able to complete 20 minutes of reading and 20 minutes of math every single day. This ensures that you reach your weekly goal. If you don't have a small group that afternoon, all you would do is iReady. But if you do have a small group that afternoon, you would either do iReady before or after your small group. So what you do when you get on, you'll complete lessons on your home screen that have been assigned to you. You also want to make sure that you stay focused and on task. Your time on task is what counts towards your minutes. If you're just sitting at your computer, it's not going to count that time. You have to be engaging with the lesson and making thoughtful selections. If you're not actively working on the lesson, it doesn't count towards those weekly 90-minute goals. The lessons that you get are mostly assigned by iReady, and they'll be based on your individual level in reading and math. However, some of your lessons might be assigned by your teachers. I will probably assign you some different lessons for reading, and Ms. McIlvain might assign you some lessons for math. You'll also notice that sometimes a lesson might repeat. You might get stuck on a lesson for a little while, and that's okay. That happens. It means that you'd be more successful if you did it one more time. So just remember, it's a setup for you to be successful later. It can be frustrating to get stuck on a lesson, but it's something that you need to review, and then when you've mastered it, you'll move on to a new lesson. Another tool that we will be using and we'll start today is Epic. You might have used Epic at the very end of last school year. If not, that's okay. You're going to go to your Clever page, just like we did for iReady, and select Epic. It's right next to iReady on some of your screens, but if not, it's just the blue text on a white background that says, Get Epic. When you log in, once you click on it, you'll see this pop up. You want to make sure that you select Students and Educators. So that's the little monster there at the desk with the pear pad, it looks like. That's the one you want to click. It's on the right. Once you log in, you want to be on the left. So once you've clicked that button, you're going to log in under Student Login. You wouldn't hit Continue with Google because you're not a teacher. So on the left, you're going to enter your class code, and I'm about to give it to you now. So if you want, you can pause the video at this point, go to your Clever page, or you could have your screen split, have me on one side and your Clever homepage on the other, and be following along with my instructions. Here is your class code. This is what you're going to enter under the student login. WEZ1852. One more time, it's WEZ1852. You have to make sure you type that exactly right, no spaces or capitals, all in one line. That'll make sure that you get added to our class. Pause on the video and complete this step, and then come back once you're done. Once you've added your class code, you'll see Welcome to Miss Goebel's class, and you'll see that code that I just gave you underneath those words. There's going to be a list of scholars that pop up. You have to scroll down and find your name. It's really important that you select your name, not anybody else's, because this tells me how many minutes you've read this week. If you're on someone else's, it's going to say you didn't read at all this week. So you want to scroll down and find your name. It'll also help because Epic will start to cater some of the suggestions on your homepage to books that it thinks you might like based on what you've already read. So make sure that you find your name. If you don't want to scroll through the whole list, something you can do is in this little search bar here, you can type your name and it will pop up. You may even notice before you're done typing your name, it'll already suggest. Notice I just typed guest, and before I'd even typed student, guest student already popped up. So if you just take the first two letters of your name, you'll probably start to see your name filter towards the top. And then you'll be on your Epic home screen. And I'm going to share some of the features of your Epic account with you. So I mentioned earlier that Epic would start to cater some of your books on your home page to you. That's because the first page that you pop on is your For You page. These are the books that are suggested for you right now. Now they're pretty general because you haven't read anything on Epic yet. But as you keep reading, the books will start to be catered more towards your interests. So everything you see on this page is a book that Epic thinks you might like. As you scroll down, you notice there's some popular series. So those are books that other kids have found enjoyable. There are some top picks here, top picks that are read to you, some comics, award winners and honors. So these might have won a Caldecott Medal. They're really great books, and I would always suggest finding a book in this section. Some nonfiction books, so if you like National Geographic books, you might want to look in this section. And some videos. And then down here, it's everyone's reading. So that means, what's everybody reading right now? And then you can look through here. Another section right here at the top is a comics section. So all books that are graphic novels or comics are going to be in this section. There'll be some popular ones, new comics, recommended for you. So if you spend some time in this section, it'll start to adapt this list to what you like. Comics about sports, fantasy and magic, mystery, science, fantasy and science fiction, laugh out loud, so those would be funny comics, adventure stories. But this next section is one I'm really excited about, the Read to Me section. So all of these books are books that will read to you. It has some more sections under here that are recommended for you, popular and read to me, but all of these books, when you click on them, it's going to be able to read aloud to you. So you can explore the series if you want more books in this series, or you can just hit play. So you'll notice as it's reading to you, it's popping up and enlarging the words. This is to help you track the text while they are reading to you. So when we're in this section, we don't want to just listen to the book. We want to follow along and hear the words that are being read to us. This is a great section, and I recommend spending a lot of time on this part of Epic. Another section here is videos. So there'll be some educational videos, some that are recommended for you. We're not going to spend much time on this in class or during the school day. So when I'm saying go and read on Epic, I wouldn't want you to go to the videos page. But if after school you want to explore these educational videos, absolutely. But my primary focus with Epic is for you to practice reading books and listening to books. Another way you can listen to a book is through an audiobook. Unlike in the Read to Me section, this is going to be mostly just listening. You won't be following along with words on the screen. You'll be listening to the book. So you won't see the book pages pop up. You'll just see a button. And it looks like it started already for me. It'll tell you what the suggested age range is and how long the book is. So this would be a great way to just listen to some books, maybe close your eyes and imagine the setting. And that is epic. So I would suggest spending time on this page to read every day. So you can use Epic to meet your reading requirement every day. We are wanting you to read 30 minutes every single day. So if you don't have a bunch of books that you want to read at home, you can log on to Epic and read any books, or you can have them read to you or listen to an audiobook. This will be a great way for you to track your reading, and then I will see a log of your reading on Epic as well. So if you do all of your weekly reading on Epic, I can see exactly what you've done. That's great. So yesterday I talked about how you will have 3 assignments every single day, 1 from each teacher. This helps us count your attendance as well, but we want to make sure that you're getting some Grow Our Team points too, even though we're at home. So if you complete every assignment in the week, you will have 10 Grow Our Team points. If you complete between 80 to 90% of your assignments each week, you'll get 5 Grow Our Team points. Ms. Swainer is going to check to see if your work is completed at the end of the week and then award points. Another way you can earn Grow Our Team points is by becoming team captain. We'll most likely be picking team captain based on someone who's really active in our live lessons or is completing all of their assignments asynchronously, someone who is asking really great questions or showing thoughtful work completion. We're going to pick 2 team captains this year, so 2 scholars each week will get 10 points for being team captain. And then finally, there are some other ways we can get some rewards for doing great work. If we see the whole class is doing really well, we're earning a lot of Grow Our Team points, maybe a large percentage of us are always getting that 80 to 90% of assignment completion or 100% completion, we might pick a whole group reward. This could be a show and tell, a pajama day, or a lunch party. We also will want to reward you individually for doing great work. So if you are getting those rewards for assignment completion, or maybe you're just being really active in the live lessons, we might let you choose our brain break that day. So what we do during the movement break, we might have you have lunch with a teacher. So during the day when everyone else logs off, you could stay on and eat with a teacher. Or this last one, Miss McElvain would be happy to let you walk her dog by FaceTime. So these are a couple individual rewards you could earn. Lastly, I want to introduce you to another tool that we're going to be using this year. It's called Google Forms. And you might have practiced this already with Mrs. Schultz, but if not, I want to tell you this is something we're going to be using for exit tickets, assessments, and classwork. But today, we're just going to use it to get to know each other. So you'll find your assignment under classwork, just like yesterday. Scroll down to week 1, September 8th through 11th, and then find and click on Wednesday, September 9th, ELA. You'll see the stack of books next to ELA. That's how you know it's the right assignment. You'll also see a yellow heart next to Wednesday. Yellow heart. When you're on your Google Classroom, like I'm showing here on your Clever page, you'll be in 3rd grade. And then this is your classwork tab. So up at the top, you can see that I have navigated to the classwork tab. I'm on week 1, Tuesday, September 8th. And then here's my ELA assignment. Click into that assignment. Once you've clicked on that assignment, you'll see this Google form pop up that says, Getting to Know You. The first box asks you, what's your name? So type your name in this box. I would type, go bold. When's your birthday? So make sure you type in your birthday here. October 13th, 1994. You don't have to include the year, but you can. What's your favorite color? Ooh, this one's always hard for me. I'm going to pick red. What's your favorite sport? Mine is soccer. What's your favorite book? Ooh, I really love Junie phones. What's your favorite snack? I love popcorn. What's your favorite animal? Mine is sharks. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a cat named Luna, and you know that. And then what am I looking forward to about third grade? So I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you. You would fill in your own answers, not mine. So make your choices. Tell me your name, birthday, favorite color, favorite sport, favorite book, snack, animal, if you have any pets, and what you're looking forward to about this year. When you're done, you hit submit. And then you'll see this screen. But you're not done then. Once you're done with the Google form and you've hit submit, you're going to go back to the Google Classroom tab. So just click out of the Google form. You should still be on the assignment page and click into it if you just clicked on the link from the drop-down. So you're going to click View Assignment, and then you'll see this box on the right side of your screen. And this blue button right here, you need to mark as done. This tells me that you are done with your assignment. So mark it done and I will get a notification and I know you are good to go on Wednesday. And that's it. So make sure that you have followed through with that getting to know you Google form. When you're done, click submit and then go back and hit mark as done. That's it. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.